I lost a crap load of units. I lost like 50 probably. I lost 25 units right there, and now I'm gonna back off because this attack's not going anywhere. And that was a huge, horrible move on my part. I thought he had all his forces at my third base, or my third base. Yeah. I thought he had all his forces at my third base, so I figured, might as well go in for the counter. But turns out he actually had very little forces at my third base, just like 2 or 3 siege tanks. So I lost like my whole army right now, and that's not good. That's never good, actually. You guys should know that. The important thing to remember in StarCraft is don't get fucked up. And I just got fucked up right there because that was my mistake too. And now he's getting his 4th base, so now it's my 4 base versus his 4 base, and that's never good either. So we're both at 4 base right now pretty much because I'm not mining from here. Let's face it, I'm doing very minimal mining here, and now I have to kill this base. Like honestly, this base has to go down. If it doesn't go down, then well, I'm dead because I can't beat a Tran that's 4 base versus my 4 base. Usually I can't, and yeah, I'm gonna pretty much send everything I have to kill this base because this base has to die. If it doesn't die, it's pretty much like either this base dies or I die. So obviously I don't want to die. So this base has to die pretty much. And now again, getting everything I possibly can here. He's scanning again, storming as much as everything I can, and that was pretty decent storms on my part. I have no zealots here, but I have stasis, so it's all good. And I stasis the wrong unit, but whatever. And now stasising those 4 tanks, so 6 tanks are stasis. I'm pretty sure I can take out this base, but even if I can, I'm sending more units here, trying to take out again. This expansion has to die. This game is gonna rely on if this game's gonna come down to whether this expansion dies or not. I can guarantee you that. So this game has to die, or not this game. What the fuck am I talking about? This expansion has to die, and I'm repeating that constantly because you do not want to turn up there to match you in bases. And I guarantee you, once he takes this expansion, all he has to do is siege a tank on that ramp, and he can shell my third base. And so I don't want him to do that. And that's a loud thunderstorm right now, but whatever. He's dematrixing his siege tank, which is really smart because he's trying to buy time for these 6 siege tanks to come up, and I stasis them, and I really need to take his base out before those. Fuck. Okay, that's not good. Those 6 siege tanks just got unstasised, and now, shit, I have to get more stasis to stasis that. Now I'm gonna try to take another base, but yeah, again, I can't let him take this base. Gonna constantly keep putting pressure on here, and I know that my population is really low, but it's all because I have to take this base out. And now stasising these 4 tanks again, and again, you want perfect stasis. Stasis is the difference between a win-loss in a late game, because, as you can see, I just neutralized 4 of his siege tanks, and again, now it's pretty, it's dead even right now. If you think about it, neither of us are in a decisive advantage, in terms of who's taking over this base, and this battle's actually been going on for quite a while now. I've been attacking this for at least 2 minutes now, but yeah, I have to take over this base, straight up. I can't let him have this expansion. I have to keep this guy at 3 bases, and, shit, I have very little stasis, and I think my stasis is running out, and now, this orbiter is gonna dip because it's about to die, and, shit. Come on, fuck. I have to take this base out, except now, fuck, those units got unstasis. Damn it! Shit. Frick, okay, I don't think I'm gonna take this base out. That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, I think that base just lived. Fuck. That's not good. Because now, pretty much he's gonna have to get a siege tank on that. I just lost that. I'm pissed off now. I lost that battle, and I don't think I could have won it, but that battle, taking that base over was pretty much my pride, and I just lost my pride because, fuck, I was trying so hard to take that base over, and I didn't succeed. So that's kind of gay. But whatever. And now, as you can see, he's gonna be smart. He's gonna this is exactly what I thought was gonna happen. He's gonna use that small ramp to his advantage, and he's gonna shell my third base. So I'm gonna have to run all my probes at my third base to my 4th base because he's gonna shell it. Yeah, as you can see, that's what he's doing. So I'm gonna go in for the counter. I can't manage to. I have to take over the base pretty much. I can't let him have 4 bases, especially not on this map. I hate this map. I'll go over why I hate it more after, but I hate this map. So yeah, as you can see, same exactly what I thought he'd do. He went to kill my third base right after he took his own base. And so I'm going in for the counter. And now again, spreading my orbiters out, so then once he EMPs, he can only EMP 1 orbiter at a time. And getting observer here, because you want to not let your dragoons die. And now, again, going to stasis, the units that need to be stasis, and mind dragging his mines into his siege tank, and gonna stasis orbiter, because, that's important too. And now I don't know if he's bringing his siege tanks back or not. I'm assuming he is. or he isn't, one or the other. But shit, he is. Alright, so they're in a bad siege position, so I'm gonna go in, try to counter again, and again macroing like crazy, Orbiters, Dragoons, Zealots, Templar, everything pretty much. And he takes out my third base, as you can see, and I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, that's why I said I couldn't do it. I had to take that base out, because now, okay, yeah, here we go. This is probably going to be one of the key battles in this game. I thought the other battle was going to be the keyest, but this is probably going to be the most important battle. I don't know where all his siege tanks are. I really don't. I think he used all his siege tanks trying to defend his fourth base, his fourth base. So I don't know. I guess I'm just going to go in for the attack because I don't see any units to defend. And he has a lot of siege tanks here, so I'm going to wait for him to see where he sieges up, and then I'm going to try to stasis in between them. And yeah, as you can see, getting perfect stasis off. You want really perfect stasis fields, because if not, then it's like that just made the difference between stasising 2 tanks versus 1 tank. And now I'm taking this base out again, getting my 4th base up now, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th base up, yeah. And my Templar is still here, just chilling in the back, just waiting for. Fuck, he EMP'd my stuff. But whatever. Yeah, so right now I'm ahead, because as you can see, this base isn't mining. And now I'm gonna take out his 4th base too, because now, like, if you think about it, he has no army. I really don't know where his army went, but he doesn't have an army. So I'm gonna use my army and my mobility advantage to pretty much attack multiple places at once, and getting Zealots to do some mine drags. And yeah, this is where his siege tanks are, taking out my 3rd. And these siege tanks are definitely gonna die, and he calls GG. Okay, sweet. So he leaves, and I win. That's game. This game, honestly, it literally came down to a macro, and I guess it turns out in the end I had more superior macro. And because if you think about it, if he just macroed better, he would have been able to defend his natural, and if he defended his natural, this place wouldn't have gone down either, because he'd have more defenses here also. And so that's pretty much the main reason I won. And he would have taken out my 3rd, so he would have been at 4 base versus my 4, and I probably would have lost, because usually Terran with maxed can beat a Protoss with maxed if they're both at 4 bases. But yeah, so that's pretty much the reason he lost. And I'm trying to think of like some quick things to say. I really didn't talk about anything that much in this video. A lot of nothing, I guess. But whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Trying to keep posting videos once a day. But yeah, I really don't like Destination, but I guess everyone plays it. That's why I'm recording lots of my videos. I might switch my Python as my most recorded map to Destination. I don't know. Comment and tell me what map you guys want me to play on. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out.